Hello friends and potential friends. If you've been watching my kitty adventure videos recently, you've probably seen this guy once or twice. This is Greytom, and he is the alpha male in my neighborhood. He started coming around because I was feeding Tomcat, and Tomcat clearly knows his place in the pecking order. What you don't see in these clips is that I had to move Tomcat's food closer to the house to make sure he got a chance to eat something whenever Greytom was around. Now, Greytom used to have some epic battles with another big orange striped Tomcat in the neighborhood. I haven't seen that orange Tomcat in the last few months, so I presume that Greytom won that war. He knows his place in the pecking order, and he's just trying to figure out my place. It's going to be up to me to try to convince him that I'm the alpha male. Well, I decided to try my hand at catching Greytom, so I set the trap out there, and as you can see, he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. I happen to know that one of my neighbors caught him a few months ago and then released him. So Greytom knows what that trap is all about, and he doesn't like it at all. Incidentally, right at the moment, I've got first-hand knowledge of 2 gray kittens in the neighborhood, and I've heard about a third one in another litter. So taking Greytom out of the breeding pool would do a big service to this neighborhood. But he's cautious. He understands that trap and he doesn't like it, and it's going to take some work to try to get him into it. Clearly, putting the food at the back of a trap is not going to work with him. So I had to start putting the food closer to the entrance. And just like I did with Mama Cat, I just slowly, over the time, moved the food dish just a little bit farther into the trap. Greytom took to carefully sneaking into the trap, grabbing a mouthful of food, and then backing out to eat the food outside of the trap. Even Tomcat tried to help me a little bit. Every time Tomcat would show an interest in Greytom's food, Greytom got a little bit less cautious about going into the trap. So there may be some hope for him, but it's going to take some work. Here you see a couple weeks later I've got him almost completely into the trap. Not quite there. And you notice that silver bar across the top, that's keeping the trap from being tripped. I'll remove that when the time comes. If it comes. Greytom's pretty smart. And catching him is going to be a chore. It's okay, Tomcat. That's yours. I'm just keeping an eye on Greytom so he doesn't bother you. Yeah, it's okay, Tomcat. You're okay, Tomcat. You're okay. No, Greytom. No. No. That's not yours. You have yours. Did you get enough, Tomcat? Did you? So finally, the day came to set the trap. So I removed the bar from that was holding it open because things got complicated. Greytom was coming by every afternoon for food, and after I released Mama Cat and the kittens, it was hard to keep them separated. So I set the trap, I put the food dish right on the trigger, and Greytom obliged by going into the trap to eat the food. And he managed to eat all the food without setting off the trap. Lucky for me, Tomcat showed up looking for his meal. So, okay, I went in and fixed 2 more dishes of food. Brought one out for Tomcat, and I put the other one at the far back of the trap. And incidentally, I think Greytom knew what was going on. He looked for a while, and then he went in to eat some more food. And lucky for me, the next step was Greytom triggered the trap, and he was caught. It's gonna be okay, Greytom. I know you're embarrassed, but I won't tell anybody. And all the rest of these kittens and cats have been through this too. Wait a minute. Let me look at you closer. You've already got your ear nipped. You already got your ear nipped. You didn't tell me that. Of course, it looks like both of them are nipped. Does that mean you've already been to the clinic? I don't know. What do you think? I wish I could tell. We wouldn't have to go through this. I know you're upset with me. I understand. But we're going to take you outside now and let you go loose again. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, you settle down. Settle down. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, Greytom. So, with Greytom now a member of the pack, of the colony, I decided it was time to retire the cage. At least for now. I've still got my critter cams out there. And if I see any new faces showing up, I'll be digging the cage back out and going after them. Meanwhile, I'm just up to my ears in cats, feeding them daily. And I'll see you on the next video.